Roswell Flight Test Crew, here at AMA 2016. Click subscribe now to keep up with our updates from the show. And I'm talking to Dave Chaimson, who's the Vice President for Marketing and Business Development at the Experimental Aircraft Association. How are you doing this morning, Dave?
Doing great, thanks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. Now, this is not the first RC/drone show I've seen you guys at. I don't even think it's the second or the third. Why are you guys turning out for all this stuff and coming over into the RC and drone space?
Well, we've been a long-time partner with the AMA. As a matter of fact, yesterday we just signed a long-term memo of understanding to really better integrate our two associations. We think that there's a lot of great things that both of us do from an RC perspective that sort of leads into a manned flight perspective. So a lot of things that we're doing are co-marketing, we're growing our membership bases together, but we also like to think that people that fly RC aircraft eventually have a passion for manned flight. And that's why we're heavily integrated with them to really generate those mutual interests to kind of basically increase interest in both associations.
There are a lot of people in manned aviation who aren't especially big fans of drones in particular, but the EAA has really been hand in glove with the AMA on this issue.
We do have a good voice in terms of educating people about airspace, about manned flight, about how it all works with unmanned flight. And I think that's what we're trying to do is to demonstrate interest in leading the way from an advocacy perspective and from an educational perspective and making sure that people understand that everyone can coexist in that kind of space.
Now, I understand up at Oshkosh this year, which is like your guys' gigantic, enormous flying festival, you actually had a space for drones. How'd that go?
It was great. So this is the first year that we introduced unmanned flight activities. We had a drone cage and a drone center where we invited in a lot of the drone manufacturers and drone distributors to really show off what the technology is all about. And then every night from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we had flight over at our Pioneer Airport. So there was a lot of free flight activities going on for not only multirotor guys, but also for fixed-wing RC guys as well. So everyone really enjoyed this new type of initiative, this new type of activity that we now kind of are integrating into the traditional Airventure activities.
And did you find from the manned aviation community there, they were reasonably receptive to this?
They're starting to warm up to it. It's foreign to a lot of pilots that aren't used to sharing the airspace with small, shiny objects with multiple propellers. But I think once they sort of understand that the majority of these people are very safe and responsible flyers, and that the better educated that community is, the better everyone's going to coexist. So we and AMA still have a lot of educating to do in terms of making sure that everyone understands it. But having that activity at Airventure really does provide that type of forum for providing that kind of knowledge and education.
And for people who are pursuing 333 exemptions, you have to have some sort of a manned aviation credential for that. And you guys are well positioned to help with that.
We've got great contacts with people that offer very specific programs for people looking to transition from that world of commercial drone flight into the world of sport aviation. We've got some great connections and can move people in that direction.
Is there a website, or where would somebody look to sort of get dialed into those resources?
They can go to our website, which is eaa.org, or they can call us up. We'll provide information to some of the partners that we're just starting to establish. There's a great group in Aurora, Illinois called Simply Fly. That's going to be one of the first probably in the Midwest that's going to be formalizing a curriculum for a Section 333 operator. They're taking one of the leads on establishing a formalized curriculum to make that possible.
That's terrific and really exciting to hear it's moving that way. Well, Dave, thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks very much.
All right. And from AMA 2016, this is the Roswell Flight Test Crew signing off.